Hi, I'm Ange Kouame. I'm 25 years old from Ivory Coast and recently naturalized as a Filipino player. I'm from MIIS as an high school and moved to Ateneo de Manila where I was in college. I had a great time there. Now, I'm a free agent player, recently graduated from Ateneo, so I look forward for what's next. Actually, when I was back home, when I lost my dad, I was trying to look for something, to distract me from my reality, meaning my life. So I found basketball. I was playing every night, with friends, and I remember that was one of the saddest moment of my life, and also one of the best moments that I ever had. I hope my dad would be really proud of me, for everything that I've accomplished, especially for me to be able to, keep up his legacy and to help my family out, as much as I can. So I think some part of the way, I think I have that responsibility under my shoulders. But most likely I have two older brothers that also trying as much as they can to represent his name and to be able to fill up the gap that he left. So props to them also for the good job that they have done. And I try to do my best also to help them and elevate them despite the struggle of life. I have three brothers and two sisters, so I'm the youngest boy, and after me, my little sister. So at first, it was hard. I had a lot of struggle, especially for me to be able to move from a French country, learn English here, be able to be part of the culture, learn everything by myself. I basically went from an adolescent to a man just by being by myself. How am I gonna make myself right, sleep right, eat right? So I have to learn every single thing by myself. I come from a poor family, so for sure I knew that back in my country, basketball is not not a great thing. And I had an opportunity to play here, straight jump to the opportunity to move somewhere else just to be able to be a good basketball player, make money for my family, and to help them as much as I can. So I think the Philippines was a good. The first day when I left home until I get here, I knew what the goal was, to be a professional basketball player. So I were there every single day. Even though I know they're not beside me, but I can feel the love from far away. Especially when I go there, I can see from my little cousin, from my nephews and stuff. So it really motivates me every single day to push myself even better. This is season 81 UAAP. That's my first jersey as a UAAP player. My rookie here, where I was granted Rookie of the Year to my mom, just to remind myself of who keep motivates me every day. Always remember why you started. It's the reason why you're never gonna give up. This is something that I look up to every single day, especially during tough time. I always keep remind myself what are the reasons why I actually started to play basketball. So, started when I was 15 years old. I remember my first time in basketball was usually with friends, after class at night, usually playing in the street, until my mom's get home from work, and then she picks me up, and then we go straight home. I remember I had a friend in my internship. His name was Tommy. He was the guy who actually motivated me to push myself, because I remember he was in the junior high school, I was in senior high school, so he used to get his classmate and I used to get my classmate. So it was both of us going head to head. And yeah, that's how he was the one who actually made me love the game. I had the guy here, his name was Aaron Njike. He played, I think, in some school in Laguna. So he knew the manager of the team in Ateneo, and they were in contact. So he sent in my profile and everything. And when I got here in the Philippines, I didn't know nothing about the Philippines or the basketball stage here or anything. The first day when I stepped, I was supposed to go in TIP actually, and he said, no, let's try out for Ateneo first, and if Ateneo like you, then good. If they don't like you, we can find something else. So first day of practice, I think I saw Coach Tawa on the top with other coaches, and I had Coach Yuri, which is the coach of Sambeda right now, which was the head coach of Team B. He was making me do some drills and stuff, and Coach Tawa went down and he said, oh, I actually like you, so from now on, you'll be an Ateneo, and then we shake hands. And man, he's the greatest coach I ever played for. Why? Because he lives basketball every day. There's nothing aside, even outside, he can talk to you about other topics, but still I'm gonna mention about basketball. Teach me a lot also about the game, outside the game. I'm really thankful for him and to be able to be part of this program. You know, from my first year to my second, to my third, to my fourth, I had different style of playing. You know, for the first year, I was a complete rookie, which go with the moment, you know, play hard and everything. My second year, I have to learn, you know, people actually were scouting me, you know, so how am I gonna find another way to, you know, show up? And you know, it was like that. So I had a different progression from. But my main problem was the emotional support that I can get. You know, especially when you have a bad game. I think having a family away, especially during COVID time, that was the time where, you know, you really feel depressed or you question yourself, you know, every single day. But, you know, that's actually remind us that we're human, and then at the end of the day, you know what your goals are, and you have to work for it and sacrifice a lot. Well, I would say Joel Embiid. He's flexible. He can play outside, inside, defend. He's a great shot blocker and everything. So I would say Joel Embiid. For sure, I would choose Giannis. His stories and mine is pretty much the same. Why? Because he comes from a Nigerian family. He grew up in Greece. You know, I come from an Ivorian family. I grew up in the Philippines. You know, he accomplished so much grace in the court. You know, he's been their family man. So try to live up to it. Well, I can name a lot. You know, especially in the UAAP, they have so many talent that you can see. Like Cal Tamayo is one of the toughest guys I play against. Yeah, there are a lot. Juve, you know, Malik Juve. You can name a bunch of players from Lastimosa. So many players that, you know, now I can find tough in the court. Ange Kouame, Tuloy Laro.